books and shit. Look at his cat. I recently started reading Trainspotting. The first 15 pages had the effect on me that I think a lot of creative people go through. You experience something that is so good, there's no need for you to be doing anything. It's discouraging, but then it encourages you. You suddenly realize, I really do want to do something as good as this. It raises the bar. The thing that really caught me is the tightness of the way that it's written. There isn't a waste of language. It's just what is necessary to the story, and moment by moment. And it says a lot without requiring a lot of words to say it. And that's one of the most important things when you are writing, is how concisely can I say the broadest concept? What way can I express something huge in a tiny little package? It's not something that a lot of authors are very good at. Don't even get me started on how J.K. Rowling's bullshit. In the last Harry Potter book, hundreds of pages are wasted talking about nothing. Yeah, I read it. I read all of them. Don't ask why. A lot of the postmodernism has gotten away from it. There's been sort of a inclination towards incredibly long sentences. Like Joyce, for instance. James Joyce has these incredibly long narrative moments. Joyce was trying to demonstrate what you can do with writing, and that you can write a sentence that runs like half a page, almost a full page. David Foster Wallace, really big fucking sentences. And even when they're really good and they make you think about things, and at the same time, you realize that they're saying way more than they need to. Instead of going for something belletristic, look it up, or poetic, Trainspotting takes the risk of just saying what's happening. In this way, it has almost a feeling of documentary instead of fiction. If you're writing a realistic junkie character, junkies don't sit around and have Freudian debates about the psychoanalytical nature of their drug use. Oh, I'm tapping a vein today because I remember when my mom used to belittle my penis. There's a higher ability to use subtlety in something like Trainspotting because it's been cut down to its essential elements. When you start including a lot of poetry and style, you run the risk of obscuring the point you're trying to make. Cats! You've got Simon Sick Boy, who he's hitting on women, but he's not thinking about why he hits on them. He doesn't go into some kind of navel-gazing self-discovery. He simply goes, I'm hitting on that woman. And that's what he's going to do. See, since it's in a first-person narrative, it says something about the nature of the characters involved by what they choose not to talk about. The same thing applies in third person, because what you're doing is you're letting the reader know what they need to care about. That's why it becomes necessary to break up these moments of poetic excess, because when you do use them, they're now significant. When there is no point to going into depth, don't go into depth. You need to go to this area, buy this thing, and then get the fuck out of there because your kids are assholes. On a personal note, it hit me as an author because it reminded me of certain projects I've been working on that were getting away from themselves. And it helped me remember to get back to the story. It made me feel, at first, too aware of the flaws in what I was working on, but then it inspired me on the course I should take to fix them. It's important to read things that knock you on your ass so that you don't get complacent. So you need those things that just smack you. A little smacky now and then.